me about the last time you played basketball.
The last time I played basketball, it didn't go so well. I mean, ended up in the hospital. I tore my patellar tendon, I shattered my arm. I couldn't move or really, I couldn't do anything for months. I had to do rehab and, you know, it was a disaster, yeah. I fucked myself up real bad. And it really changed me. I mean, physically is obvious, but emotionally, it was a huge thing. I'm playing again today because my ego was bruised by a weatherman from Erie, Pennsylvania.
Get the rain boots for the kids. They'll certainly appreciate that later in the day. Earth Day looking fantastic to celebrate our planet, 58 degrees.
Who's way fucking taller than you guys told me he was, by the way. I thought he was 5'7". This dude's legit 6 feet. The fuck, Zollo?
This all started at my TV station. We ran a story. One of our reporters brought up the fact that there was a podcast made by Tom Segura, and I don't know how the question got brought about, but they started talking about Erie, Pennsylvania.
It was just very organic. We were just talking shit about places. I think I had Joe Rogan on with me, and then I found out it made it onto the local news there.
I mean, like, I hate Erie, Pennsylvania so much.
Erie, Pennsylvania?
Such a fucking dump. A bunch of losers. It's a depressed town with a depressed economy. If you live there, you know you're a fucking zero.
Just get out.
They did this whole piece. They like interviewed the mayor and police officers.
Tom, just spend an hour with me. Let me really show you what Erie is all about.
And earlier in that newscast, we had actually ran a story about the sexiest bald man alive. And so when the two news anchors tossed it to me, I was like, look, I know why Tom's mad. He wasn't voted in the top 10 of the sexiest bald men alive. That's what I'm hearing. That was kind of like my, yeah, I'm gonna punch back at this guy. And that is what ended up on the podcast.
You did not.
David Walter, 87. Check your social media in about an hour, pal.
Tom put my Twitter handle out there and he pointed and he's like, you guys know what to do.
You're gonna fucking learn.
People started tagging him on social media.
I wasn't sure what was going on because I didn't know much about Tom.
If you have a legit weather question, just DM me and I will answer it. Who the fuck has a legit weather question?
I'm glad you mentioned that because I have a feeling he's gonna be getting a lot of legit weather questions.
But then he started to like push back on the people that were making comments to him.
It's called Your Mom's House, and so you guys probably all live in your mom's basement.
Hashtag Tom Segura basement dwellers. So now his thing is just to lump the fan base as they live in the basement.
Like, you're not insulting our fan base. We fucking love basement dwellers.
Yeah.
In the end, I essentially made a comment about, okay, you know, instead of me being on your podcast, let's go play a game of basketball one-on-one. I'll wear my jeans high and tight.
But then he was like, if I played you, I would destroy you. And I just, you know, I took that shit personally, man. I was like, okay.
If you want to come to Austin, Texas to play one-on-one,
Not again.
I will donate $50,000 to the charity of your choice if you win. But if I win,
I have to keep my Instagram open for a year.
Because one of the first things he did was make them private.
And I have to make an apology video that he approves of.
Which means there's gonna be notes.
let's see what you got. I think you're too much of a fucking pussy and you won't do it. Choice is yours.
And so when I heard that, I was like, all right, game's on, game's on.
I will fuck him up.
I've got to kind of defend the city of Erie.
The only reason he's defending it is because he was planted there. Hey, guess what? It's another shitty day in Erie. Wear your jacket. It's shitty outside. You live here. Hey, the sun's out. Guess what? It's still shitty.
I've been practicing a little bit over the last couple of weeks. The thing I'm concerned about is Tom's fitness. I know Tom's been working out.
I do weigh about 40 pounds less than the last time when I competed and got hurt. I went to different gyms and just got to shooting again, getting to it when I can. I mean, I was on tour in Australia and we found courts there. I played some one-on-one, I played some two-on-two. Here in Austin, we played a couple homeless guys. It's just wherever, you know, your situation and surroundings are, you adapt and you play.
All right, Tom, let's go. It's about that time.
You have zero fucking chance of making out of here alive, and that is a promise.
Gonna make it rain.
If you're better than me in basketball, I promise you're not better than me at taking a fucking punch to the face, because I'll knock you out on this floor.
You all right?
I'm good.
Hey, that's a good shot.
1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Yes, sir. Yeah, your right foot was right inside the line.
I shouldn't have smoked last night.
Do y'all need a timeout?
Probably.
So frustrating.
It's halftime, guys.
They should probably take a water break after every 2 or 3 minutes because they look like they're about to pass out.
I am fucking gassed, dude. You know, we had all agreed this game was 2-11, and I made it 21. So this shit could be over right now. And then we got a whole fucking other game to play.
Ball's wet.
You got it?
Yeah.
Come on, get your freaking head in the game, dude. If I end up winning, he'll make a $50,000 donation to the Pompeii Warrior Foundation. Pompeii disease affects my daughter.
What was that?
That was crazy, Dave.
You can't make it up. David's ball.
What?
David's ball.
You gotta be kidding me.
Black and white says I'm not kidding.
He can push back all he wants. At the end of the day, I'm the one wearing the black and white stripes, so.
I mean, was that in?
Didn't look like it was in.
Okay.
That ref is corrupt, but he also high-fived me during the game, which is super unethical.
Wow.
Fuck.
Shit is not real.
For the game, for the game. Nail in the coffin. 20-13.
Damn, dude.
20-4.
For real?
I don't know what's going on. It's just amazing.
20-15. Good block. No shot. Travel. David's ball up top.
Man, that's some.
He's got a certain way to look at you where he looks dead serious. Now, what's going on internally, who knows? But at the end of the day, I'm the zebra.
Yeah!
20-16.
What the?
20-17. Okay, Erie.
Fuck, man.
That's ball game, folks.
Look, I don't think suicide is something to joke about, but if I had lost him, I would have killed myself.
Tom 21, David 17. You represented Erie, Pennsylvania today, man. Good job.
I gotta hand it to the dude. He's in good shape. I really had a blast. I mean, wasn't quite the outcome I would have hoped for.
I couldn't believe the shots he was making.
Whatever God he worships, I need to switch to that religion because he was answering all of his prayers today.
It's like, I'm gonna go to mass today.
I'm willing to bet you that he did not actually look at the rim more than 10% of those shots.
He hit like 80% of them. Everyone's calling your shots miracle shots.
Yeah, well, the only way I felt like I could actually beat you in the end was I just gotta like do some crazy shit, and so I was just like,
You gotta be bullshitting me.
But we had stakes. I was gonna give 50 grand to any charity of your choice if you won.
Yeah.
You chose the Pompeii Warriors.
yes.
I've donated a few times, a number of times, to the Starlight Children's Foundation, which is a charity that basically tries to make hospital stays more comfortable for kids. So I'm going to donate to them, but I'll also do a $25,000 donation to the Pompeii Warriors.
I appreciate
Okay,
that.
so-
I appreciate that.
Thanks for having fun. Thanks for coming
man.
down. I don't think I'm going to challenge anybody to basketball ever again. But if I win, you have to post an apology video that I approve of.
Hi there. I'm meteorologist David Walter. I live in Erie, Pennsylvania. It's fine. I'd love to talk about Hawaii, but I have some important things to say. I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to Tom Segura. He's a very smart and sexy bald man, and personally, I think he should be at the top of the sexiest bald man alive list. He's got that beautiful mouth, and he's built in such a way. My brother didn't believe me at first, but he believes me now. Secondly, I was wrong about YMH fans. They're not basement dwellers. They're the kindest, funniest, and most thoughtful fan base out there. See, I'm not G. I'm a weatherman, and I know when a storm is coming. I'd like to tell every Tom and YMH fan this. You're welcome to my page and at my house. Literally. I can't give out my physical address because of security reasons, but Lord knows I'd love to meet ya. Finally, let me say this. I said I'd destroy Tom on the basketball court, and I didn't. He proved himself to be a worthy opponent. I'd like to think we've gained respect for each other, both personally and on the court. Congrats, Tom, you beat me. As far as the rematch goes, if you want to do it again, you better believe me, I'm coming up in May.
Yeah.